Knowledge Bandara, an animated video presenting the world's best-selling books. Hello friends, welcome back to Knowledge Bandara, my first vlog in the Hampi series. Since the video is quite long, I have decided to split into two parts. We started our journey from Bangalore, which is about 350 kilometers north towards Hospete. Hospete is town or taluk center of Vijayanagara. Hampi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located on the banks of Tungabhadra River in Karnataka, specifically in the Vijayanagara district. Hampi was once a capital of Vijayanagara Empire, one of the most powerful and prosperous empires in South India. So let us explore Hampi. We will look at its historical significance, amazing architecture, must-see places, and how long it takes to visit all of Hampi. Stay tuned till the end, we will cover everything. Legend says that Harihara and Bukka were the founders of Vijayanagara Empire. They were commanders in the Hoysala Empire's army, stationed in the Tungabhadra region to protect against Muslim invasions from northern India. When the northern parts of Hoysala Empire began to decline, Harihara and Bukka with a small army came to Hampi and established their kingdom. By 1500 CE, Hampi became the world's second largest city after Beijing and was likely the richest city in India. They expanded city, building, infrastructure and temples. The city's wealth attracted traders from Deccan, Persia and even the Portuguese. However, in 1565, after the Delhi Sultanates led by Alauddin Khilji and Muhammad bin Tughlaq invaded South India, they captured and killed the king Aliya Ramaraya. Following the defeat, the city was destroyed, looted and burned for 6 months. Eventually, it was abandoned and left in ruins, which are now known as Group of Monuments at Hampi. Once we arrived, our first stop was Virupaksha Temple. The temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva. He is one of the oldest active temples in India. The temple is named after Sri Virupaksha, a form of Lord Shiva, and is a holy place for worship. It was built by Devaraya II of Vijayanagara Empire in the 17th century AD. After receiving blessings from elephant, we moved on to Hemakuta group of monuments. This area has about 83 small monuments. Our first stop was the Sasu Ganapati, a large statue of Lord Ganesha carved from a single block of rock. It is one of the main landmarks in Hampi and stands about 8 feet tall. Next, we visited Krishna Temple. This temple was built by King Krishna in 1513 AD to celebrate his victory over the eastern kingdom of Udayagiri, now a part of Odisha. The main idol in the temple was of Balakrishna, Lord Krishna as an infant. This idol is now displayed in the State Museum at Chennai. Across from the Krishna temple is the Pushkarani, a sacred tank that is usually found near temples. Moving on, we visited the Lakshmi Narasimha and Badavilinga temples, which are small shrines located very close to each other, just a few meters from the Krishna temple. The Ugra Narasimha statue in Hampi is about 6.7 meters tall from the pedestal on the top. The statue has a fierce expression with bulging cheeks, sharp teeth, big eyes, and pointed ears. There was originally a statue of Goddess Lakshmi sitting on Lord Narasimha's left lap, but it has been damaged and removed. Only her right hand remains carved as if she is holding Lord Narasimha from behind. The Narasimha statue is not worshipped because it is damaged, and in Hindu tradition, broken idols are not used for worship. Right next to the Narasimha shrine is the Badavilinga temple. The name Badavilinga means a poor woman's Shiva temple, but the large stone Shiva idol here is anything but poor. According to locals, water from the nearby Tungabhadra river is brought to the temple through aqueducts for worship. Then one more important spot is Queen's Bath, is a royal bathing complex. It's a luxurious bath with a deep pool surrounded by arched corridors and projecting balconies, and it's one of the finest examples of exquisite Indo-Islamic architecture. Next, Mahanavami Platform, also known as Great Platform, Audience Hall or Mahanavami Dibba. It is located in a large 7.5 hectare area at one of the highest points in the royal center. The king used this platform to watch the army march, war games, water sports, royal animal shows, music performances, and the most important Navaratri celebrations. Just next to Mahanavami platform, stepped tanks of Hampi. It's an example of ancient Indian engineering and architecture, and it is considered an iconic symbol of Hampi. The tank is symmetrical and rectangular with multiple tiers of steps that lead down to next level. The tank was used for ritual bathing and cleansing before prayers and for festivals. Moving on, Hazara Rama Temple, also known as Ramachandra Temple in inscriptions, is famous for its walls, which are covered with carvings telling stories from Ramayana, similar to comic strips of Hindu mythology. Next, we visited the Lotus Mahal and watchtowers, together called Zenara enclosure. To enter this area, we had to buy a ticket, which also works for Vijayanagara Temple. This area was once a private space for royal women. There are three watchtowers at corners, with each two levels of balconies and topped with a stepped dome. The tower closer to the Lotus Mahal follows the same theme. Sadly, the public is not allowed inside the Mahal and towers. The Lotus Mahal was a place for royal family to relax. It is a two-story building made of rubble masonry and beautiful plastered showing Vijayanagara style of architecture. The last place in this vlog is the elephant stable, a grand structure that was used to house the royal elephants of Vijayanagara Empire. Located just outside the Zenara enclosure, the elephant stable is one of the few buildings that was not heavily damaged during the Mughal attack on Hampi. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Stay tuned for my second vlog on Hampi series, where I will cover the most important Vijay temple, stone chariot, musical pillars, Anjanadri hills and a coracle ride. Until then, stay safe. Bye.